video back for episode 3, week 2 of our pushed 1500 UU series. In the last episode, we went 1-0, which was nice, achieving the rank of 1126, which is not bad. It's not great, We'll see how it goes. But we're using the same AmpCune team that we used in the last episode, and this looks like a very beatable team with Probopass. So, it's probably Mega Absol, Moxie, Haunch Crow, which I have to watch out for, especially defensive Snorlax, Dragon Dance, or Bulk Up, Scrafty, and then Calm or Solvest Slowbro, and whatever Probopass wants to do. I'm not really familiar with Probopass, but I'm just going to lead Victini because Victini successfully outspeeds everything on his team, barring Haunch Crow's Sucker Punch. I'm going to put the timer on him. Uh-oh, my timer's not loading. Lag check. Okay, there's the timer. As he leads with Probopass. Probopass is... You even forgot what type this thing is. It's Rock Steel. So, because Probopass is Rock Steel, I'm tempted to go for the V-Create. However, I'm just going to go for the U-Turn. It's a resisted hit. He stays in. But this allows me to go and get a free... What does he have? Okay, this allows me to get a free switch into my Flygon, who's going to hit him 4 times, super effective, which is going to be pretty rad. So, I'm just going to go for the safe EQ, hoping he stays in. If not, it's not a problem. He goes out in his Slowbro, and I'm just going to go for the U-turn here, because it does a lot of damage, it gives me some switch initiative, and gives me a great pivot out into my Florges to eat up that ice move. Go for the wish on whatever he wants to bring in, and then I can wish pass on whatever he wants to bring in. Alright, he's going to bring in a Snorlax. Not a problem. I'm going to wish pass out into my Fortress because I don't know what this thing wants to do to me. He ends up going for the Gunk Shot, but I'm immune to it. I'm going to go for the Rapid Spin, get his hazards off the field, because that will be very helpful for me as he ends up going into Scrafty. I'm not too scared of Scrafty right now. If he's Dragon Dance, then I have reason to be scared. But I'm just going to go for a slow Volt out as he goes for Drain Punch. That does nothing to Fortress, eating it up. And I'm going to do a decent 10% with Volt Switch. But get a free switch into my Flygon? No, my Florges. I'm going to get a free switch into my Florges. Yeah, and he doesn't have leftovers, so maybe he's like Choice Banded or something. I'm not really sure, but we'll have to see here. I'm going to go for the Moonblast on whatever he wants to bring in. It ends up just being Snorlax. That's fine. I know he's going to go for the Gunk Shot, so I'm just going to switch straight back into Fortress and get up my rocks, because rocks are going to start hurting his team fast. Hold these rocks, all of them. If he decides to go back out into Scrafty, then I'm okay with that. He goes out into Haunch Crow, even better. Now I can start stacking my hazards, because I don't believe Haunch Crow has any setup move. He's going to go for Brave Bird, which does a lot to him, but I'm not really fearing anything. I'm just going to be able to Volt Switch out, because unless he gets a crit, then I'm going to be able to live whatever hit he wants to throw at me, which is cool. Very, very cool. He goes for Super Power, gets the crit, but lowers his attack and defense, takes the Life Orb recoil. I'm going to be able to do about 32% to him, and then come in with Flygon and do whatever I want to him, because he's at -1 attack. So, that situation ended up working really well for me. He ends up switching out Slowbro coming on in. I will be able to take out Slowbro with a combination of 2 Dragon Claws, which is pretty cool. So Slowbro is down, the hazards are up, which means I can start picking things off. Here's Absol, data, Absol, how fast is Absol? Absol's not that fast. I'm going to hit it up with a U-turn on the way out, which is a crit, but I don't really think it mattered, because, Absol's super frail anyway. What has a good matchup against the rest of his team? I'm just going to go out in a Victini and Volt Switch on whatever he wants to bring in. No, U-turn on whatever he wants to bring in. This is probably my ideal play. Oh, there he goes. This is probably my ideal play, because I was going to say, if he decides to go out into his Snorlax, then I can then I can hit it with a U-turn, and since it's on its physical side, it'll do more. But whatever. I'm gonna go out into my Suicune now because I think Suicune can take. Yeah, there's the Sucker Punch. I was really fearing that Sucker Punch, and now that I know he's gonna kill himself to a combination of Life Orb plus recoil from Brave Bird. Okay, he's just going to forfeit because I started sitting up at his face. So that gets us almost to 1150. We're going to throw another battle into this episode. And this is a dangerous team. This is a really dangerous team. I do not like it at all. He probably has Specs, Chandelure, Vaporeon, which is just straight up annoying. Mega Blastoise, physically offensive. Toxicroak, Walls, either physically or specially defensive Celebi, and then Specs Noivern maybe. But I am going to lead with my Victini because Victini is my true Scarfer. Will the real Scarfer please stand up? I'm going to go for the U-turn right here. And unless he's Scarf Noivern. Holy moly. Okay. He ends up just going for the U-turn of his own and goes out into Blastoise, but I am fine with that because now I get an essentially a free switch out to Mega Ampharos, and I'm going to be able to blast whatever comes in with the T-Bolt. And whatever comes in is not going to appreciate that, except probably Celebi. Celebi can weather whatever hit I want to throw at it fairly well from this team, can weather whatever hit Mega Ampharos wants to throw at it, but I'm not really too scared because I do have Flygon and I do have Victini who both carry U-turn and will absolutely end that thing. So here comes Noivern. Frisks my Ampharosite and doesn't take Thunderbolt all too well. I'm going to go out into my Florges predicting a Draco Meteor from Scarf Noivern, and this is going to force him to switch, and his best switch to this is his Toxicroak. Okay, he's just going to forfeit again, so we're up to 1163. I'm going to do one more battle. So AmpCune's doing work right now. Alright, this is actually a very threatening team. Because we have another Darmanitan, we have another Scrafty, we have another Crobat. Kingdra's a threat. Heliolisk, I used to use that thing in OU when I first started. That thing's so good. Base 109 speed. And Dugtrio. Dugtrio. So we're going to go lead Victini, hoping that he is going to lead with his Dugtrio to try to catch people off guard. Okay, no, he leads with this thing, Crobat. So I'm just going to I get essentially a free V-Create, and V-Create is going to slam whatever he wants to bring in. And I don't think he's going to want to lose his Trapper this early in the match. Oh, wow. Crobat tanked it. Uh-oh. Did we lose Victini? We didn't lose Victini. Victini's clutch. But Victini is on really low health right now, so we're actually going to go out into our fortress and begin stacking hazards. So hold these, wait, did I set up Stealth Rocks? Yeah. Stealth Rock is going to be my first hazard, so because getting my rocks up allows me to better deal with Darmanitan, because it can't just keep U-turning out. And if it keeps, oh no, I forgot these things have defog. That's cool. So I'm going to Volt Switch on the defog. Gosh, I hate Crobat. Crobat's really hard to deal with. I don't like it at all. Because I get tanked a V-Create from Victini. A max attack, not max attack Victini, but Jolly Victini. But still, you guys get the point. So I'm going to bring in Mega Ampharos. And I'm going to try to bait him into going into Dugtrio. And go out into my Suicune. No. I'm going to go out into my Flygon. Ha! Not going to let you trap me yet. Get out here. I'm actually just going to go for the Earthquake right now. Is that my best move? Yeah. Earthquake hits a couple of things for super effective damage. Brings him down to his sash. Fine by me. I'm going to continue to bluff the Scarf. He's going to go for Sucker Punch, which doesn't do anything. So now he probably assumes that he's going to have a free switch out into his Crobat, which is going to be really cool, because now I'm going to be able to slam him with a Dragon Claw. And I believe Flygon and Victini have the same base attack stat. Just because they both cap at 299. Yeah. Alright, so I'm going to U-turn out here into my Fortress. That does some nice damage. Come on out, Fortress. Fortress, that thing is Dragon Dancing, and that is a problem. How am I going to deal with that? I guess hoping that I burn it with Suicune. I'm going to Rapid Spin, though. Because, okay, he's going to knock off. I was going to say, because even if I get up to +2, or he gets up to +2 speed, then I think I can outspeed him still with Victini. Maybe. I'm not sure, though. Oh, boy. Oh, boy, oh, boy, oh, boy. He's going to go for another Dragon Dance. This is a problem. And I'm going to go into Suicune because Suicune is my stop to this. I'm going to go for the Scald. Hopefully be able to burn him. If I burn him, then his Scraggy shutdown. Or Scrafty. Burn, burn, burn. Yeah, I got the burn. But he has a Lum. That's cool. That's cool. Crap. He's going to go for the knockoff. Knock off my leftover, so I need a second Scald Burn. Show me the Scald Burn. I do not get the Scald Burn. Gosh dang it. Alright, so I'm not really sure what he's going to go for right here. But I'm just going to go for the Scald to try to... Nah, he goes for the Drain Punch. And he has Moxie. So I could very well lose this match. Just out of my own stupidity. Letting a Scrafty set up. He goes for the Drain Punch. It's going to be able to take me out. And that is the game. So we went like, what was that, 3-1? Oh, why did I not go out into this sooner? Why did I not go out into this sooner? I will forever question that play. Oh my goodness. I just sacked Flygon. That was terrible. At least I got rocks off the field. That's a plus. Jeez. I'm an idiot. Alright, he's just going to go for some move here. I'm just going to go for Wish, hoping I can take the hit, but I don't. That's fine. I'm going to go out into Ampharos, and since he no longer has a Trapper, I'm free to go for the Thunderbolt on whatever. Get out of here, highlighting. He's going to go for the Toxic Crobat? Okay. I'm not going to argue with it like that. I've just never seen that before. It obviously came in handy. Hopefully he goes out into Kingdra, I guess. Kingdra would be the easiest thing to deal with. Because what I need to do... he goes out into Heliolisk. Heliolisk isn't necessarily bad for him to have out right now. He goes for the Focus Blast and misses. That's cool. I get the crit Dragon Pulse. The hacks are coming back to me. Thank you. That was a terrible voice crack, by the way. But, you know. Odd diggity dog. Here comes Darmanitan. I'm hoping that I can tank whatever hit he wants to go for. But I'm going to go out into Fortress. Hoping he locks himself in on Flare Blitz. And this also allows me to reset the poison counter. He goes for Rock Slide, which is really awesome. I'm going to be able to Volt Switch. So he goes for another Rock Slide into Mega Ampharos. And hopefully be able to take him out with Thunderbolt. I'm rallying, guys. I'm getting there. We're almost there. Come on. Make a move, please. I'm actually going to check for lag right here. Looks like we only had a little bit of lag. This should be able to take Darmanitan out. Yes, it is. And Mega Ampharos' rally is coming through right here. Hopefully he decides to set up or something. I'm just going to go for the Thunderbolt, hoping he does. He misses the Hydro Pump. I'm able to get a Thunderbolt off, which is going to probably secure the game, because I can come in with Scarftini in a minute. He is going to forfeit knowing that he's lost. I did get a little bit of hacks there. You know, it really stinks for him, but after the hacks we had in the first match this week, I'm not all too disappointed about it. So that is going to be today's session. If you guys did enjoy, please make sure to slap that like button and show your support. Also, answer today's comment question of the day. What is the worst instance of hacks that you guys have ever had? I know hacks is an ever-present force. Additionally, subscribe if you guys are enjoying the constant content. And with that, I will catch you on the flip flop.